Funny story. So the tour guide brought marshmallows. And we did a hike up to a volcano. We didn't go on the actual volcano. We were on the adjacent mountain, but we walked down to the riverbed where the volcano like has erupted in the past, which was actually so cool because the volcano erupted in like 2021. I forget what the volcano's name is. It's in Guatemala though, but I forget. It's like smoking at the top. Like you can see it clearly smoking. Anyways, in between the rocks, the lava river is still hot enough to roast marshmallows, which is actually crazy because the volcano erupted like 3-4 years ago. And just marshmallows, no chocolate, no graham cracker, just marshmallows. I had volcano marshmallows. So delicious. Nom, 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 nom. It was so good. We all kind of chickened out, and so we took horses up instead of walking up, and then we hiked down, which was actually the perfect amount of exercise because if we had done both, it was a lot. I can't even remember. I think we did 8 miles. That would have been ridiculous going uphill. Absolutely not. The inner horse girl came out. Yeah, it was actually really funny. We were actually the only people taking the horses, so we felt like a bunch of little princesses walking around the tour group and getting on our horses and going, yip, giddy up. Yip, yip. But there's an older guy and he's like, oh, get on my horse. He's a good boy, or like whatever he said in Spanish. Couldn't really understand. I just smiled and nodded. It was like a beautiful golden horse. It was really pretty. And his name was Marbello, like the cigarette. I was like, oh no, not a cigarette horse. I got on him, and the tour guides usually have like a lead because like not everyone that rides the horses like knows how to ride horses, and like they don't tell you anything. Like they don't tell you how steep the hike is gonna be, like how fast the horse is, like anything. So I got on this horse and he's holding the reins, and this horse they put me on the fastest horse. Oh yeah, Marlboro. Sorry, Marlboro. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't know the brands of cigarettes. I was like, good boy, Marlboro, go, go. Anyways, they put me on the fastest horse. They had me go first. I was like, oh boy. And this hike is so steep. This horse is like jumping up. I'm like in the saddle, like, oh my, like up and down. So like the saddle was like a Western saddle with like a giant horn. So I was like holding on the horn for like dear life. And the stirrups are way too long for me. I guess I'm shorter than those that have ridden before me. So I'm like holding on for dear life. And Marlboro was like, we're gonna get to the top of this mountain. Don't worry, lass. And the guy can't keep up with the horse. So he goes, the lead, puts the lead like over my lap and goes, you got this. And I'm like, and so we're jumping up this hill. I'm trying to get photos of the back of this horse, and I have a water bottle in my hand. So I am just clenching with my thighs as hard as possible to stay on this goddamn cigarette horse. I was like, no one's gonna believe that I did this. So I have to get photos before I die. I have to document this. I might die at the top of the volcano. I'm turning around trying to get the photos of the other girls. The other girls are far behind me. Marlboro and me are going up this mountain 4 million miles a minute. We're racing to the top. At a certain point, we passed the actual hikers. Like people that are actually hiking up, and it's so embarrassing because they have to like stop for us to go past. But when we got to the top, everyone else was like, you're so smart for taking the horses. Everyone was so mad. And then some people had to get rescued, which is like actually so embarrassing. I would rather tap out at the beginning and like know my limit and take the horses than like halfway through having to be rescued by horses. Imagine like you're so tired and sweaty. You're like in the middle of the mountain, like you can't go up or down, having to get rescued. So I'm like, hello. I like wave like a princess. I'm like, hello, hello, goodbye. And the Marlboro was like, giddy up. Like jumping over like a tree leg. Oh my God. Anyways, we made it to the top. It was amazing. Marlboro did a great job. I'm glad you didn't die. I didn't fall off at all. I didn't fall off once. I was so proud of myself. All thighs, no lies. Yeah. My thighs that day grew 2 sizes. I am so sore. I was holding on for dear life. But yeah, it was really beautiful from the top. Marlboro had to go back down and rescue some hikers. I got some photos with them. I'll post them to Twitter eventually. She's got them villain thighs. Damn right. Villain thighs to the top of the volcano.